We're very excited about today's video because today we're going to give you a tour of our RV, our Winnebago Minnie Winnie 25B. I'm going to start off by showing you the outside and some of the features that it has, and then we'll bring you on the inside where Nicole will show you around and how we organized. Hi, I'm Sean.
And I'm Nicole.
And we are the Cajun Nomads. So we looked at a lot of different RVs. We looked at fifth wheels, bumper pulls, the whole gamut, but where we decided, because of how we want to travel right now, to move more quickly, we settled in on a C-Class. The C-Class is much like you see here. It has the front truck look with a usually an overhang that is a bed over a sleeper, but we are very excited that we were able to get an E450, which has a lot of tow capacity. We could actually pull a small Jeep or a small four-wheel drive vehicle behind it. So we really like the E450 on it, made by Ford. It's a Ford chassis. We really enjoy it. So anyway, we'll come over here, and the first thing you're going to see is that you have a storage compartment right here that's actually quite large. We store things like chairs, also maybe a mat to put out, but there's actually a lot of room in here for storage. Also, you have an awning that's quite large. It's actually 17-foot awning that spans the entire length of the actual RV, which is pretty impressive. And when it's fully open, there's an LED light that really illuminates the area in the evenings when you're sitting out here. Of course, you've got a center door here for your entry into the RV. Right here, what you're going to see is this is just the back of our air condition. I'm sorry, not our air condition, but our refrigerator, which you'll see a little bit later on. And then you have here your tank fill. This is for our freshwater tank, which is actually a 40-gallon tank, as well as a port for your cable and a couple of outlets, 110 outlets, so that when we're sitting out here and we want to maybe watch a game, we can set up a TV, also fans, things like that. It's nice to have easy access to electricity. One of the great selling features of this particular model for us was the massive amount of storage that it had in the back side. In C-Classes, oftentimes you give up storage, but not in this unit. You can see here, it has a latch here to hold. It doesn't have a magnet, it has these little latches, which is fine. But this is our storage bay that actually goes all the way over halfway in, and it has a spare tire, but tons of storage. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these containers. You can just see there's an enormous amount of room, and there's actually a back door. We'll come around the back here, and what you're going to see is there's another door that accesses the same compartment from this angle. And if you come in, Nicole will show you a shot going across, and you can just see it's just an enormous amount of room. As well as you look down into the compartment, you can see how deep these compartments go. Actually, amazing amount of space. And so when we're packed up, you can organize and put a lot of stuff into this area. You also have an access ladder that you can get up onto the roof to check the roof to make sure there's no debris, if there's anything that falls on it. Also check your seams for any potential leakage. So very easy access. There's also a camera up here, a backup camera, that anytime I have it in reverse or the hazard's on, it will immediately come on. There's also, I guess, cameras on both of your rear view mirrors when you're driving, so that you can see, when you put the blinker on, you can see if anybody's coming. Really great feature, and that can actually be turned on while you're driving. If you had a tow vehicle and want to keep an eye on it, or you just want to see the traffic behind you, there's a mode for that. So as you come around, you'll see the first thing you come to is our Blackwater tank flush line. So this here is where I have a special hose that I use for the Blackwater flush, and this is for your black tank, where your sewage tank is. You can plug it in after you've been camping for several days. Sometimes you'll maybe begin to smell a light odor. You plug that in, you flush the tanks, open up the valve, and it washes everything out. This model, it works incredibly well. We've had no problems with it. And then over here, as you come down, we'll look down underneath the RV, and what you're going to see here is where our sewage and gray water tank valves, release valves, and flushes at. So it hooks up right here to this pipe. You have your black tank, you have your gray tank. A lot of people are concerned about dealing with these kind of issues, we'll actually maybe do a video in the future of just really how easy this is. But unlike a house, you have to manage your septic system on a daily basis or pretty regularly. Now, as we continue on this side, what you're going to see is your fuel tank fill. It is unleaded fuel. It's not a diesel, it's a gas engine. Then you have a cable in on this side here. So the other side, I said it was a cable in, but I should correct that. It's actually, I think, a cable out so that you can hook up a TV in that area. And then this is your city fill. So when you're in the park, this is where you plug in to have constant water. It automatically, you know, creates pressure. You don't have to have a pump on for that. And then you have a couple items here that are both gas burning furnace related. One of them is your heater that actually can heat the unit in cold weather. And then here is actually our hot water heater. Really quick. Down here you have the compartment for your power. It actually has in here a plug-in. You can see that when I want to run on generator power, I just pull the power cord in, plug into there, and in that way the generator creates my power. I keep all of my supplies in here, like my extra extension for my 30 amp. We're a 30 amp unit, so I have all that, plus all type of other fittings and connections depending on what I would need. Over here you have your propane tank. In the Winnebago, they place it right here. It's been very, very convenient when we've gone to fill this up. It's an 18-gallon propane tank. Here is our Owens 4000 generator. It is an incredible, incredible piece of machinery in this unit, and it allows us to run our entire rig when we're out in the middle of nowhere. It actually siphons fuel off the main gas tank, which is worked very well, and it has a protection that if it gets to a quarter of a tank, it'll actually shut off so you have enough gas in the tank to get you out if you forget. And so this is basically the exterior of the Winnebago. It has been an incredible RV for us. We've really enjoyed it to date, and we're really glad we've purchased this particular unit. So that's been a very brief tour of the exterior of our unit. Many of the things we use, the connections, the hoses, all the other stuff that go into camping and how we set things up, I will share with you in another video. But right now, let's go inside and let's let Nicole show you the inside of our RV.
Come on in and we'll show you our home. So this is where we kind of live during the day. This is our dining room table, which has 2 bunks, and if you open them up, there is incredible storage in here. Right now we have a lot of just canned goods and stuff just because of the season we're in, but I'll let you see how big it is. Very spacious. You can fit a lot of stuff in there. It also has our toilet paper, as you can see. So both sides has this amount of space, so it's really good. Then above we have amazing storage, and so we'll talk about why we chose to put everything in nice containers later in another video, and why we chose to organize it this way. But as you can see, it has got a lot of storage. On this side we chose to put all our pots, our coffee pot, toaster, things we use. This is all like our extra little media supplies and stuff, and an extra little tiny fan for me. And so we feel like we have a lot of storage. You can tell we have empty space even in these things. And so this is kind of where we eat, we work, we also watch TV. We have our third TV. This is our couch. We cover it just because we just like to sit on a blanket basically, but you don't have to. And this actually folds out, opens up into a bed. And so does this side. So you can actually put the table down here and build all this out, and it makes a bed here. This one also makes a big bed, and it's really nice. And then also we have these 2 windows, which it makes it look bigger in here. Okay, so as you can see, we have a lot of lighting flowing through here, natural lighting, and you can sleep 2 adults here. 2 kids here and 2 adults here. So that's 6 people that you can just sleep in this area if you want to. And then they have some other cool things. They have like, you know, these little lights if you want to turn off your overhead light at night and just have like a little reading light, or just have it a little dimmer in here. And then we have some plugs here so you can do a TV, or we charge our, you know, laptops here and all that. And then over here we have a USB ports, which I actually just found out that we had them here. I didn't know. So we can charge things here. And then they came with the DVD player if you want to watch movies and stuff. I mean, this, which we really like this. We have the curtain covered in now. This is a bed. So if our son or anyone wants to come travel, they have their own bed. I think it's close to a queen size, if I'm not mistaken. It's very comfortable. My son stepped up here and traveled with us, and it's cold, and he has his own little TV. We have a lot more stuff up here for storage because we're in a season, you know, of shelter in place. So we kind of put everything up here just to have some extra things. And so yeah, so now we'll go into the kitchen, the library, the bedroom, and the bathroom.
We have a library?
Yes, we have a library. So this is the kitchen area. We have our microwave. It's, you know, you can fit a full-size plate in the microwave and it works good. We haven't had any problems with it. We, you know, put our Tupperware up here and our coffee filters because we use these pretty regular. And then we have a stovetop and an oven. Our oven does fit a 9x13, and so you can tell I have just the pan stored in there when we're not using it. It is run on propane. And so, well, I like this one because it has 3 burners. So, it's plenty to cook like a meal. You know, we use it often. We cook a lot in here. And then we have a little room, you know, for our little sign. It has a fan and a light right here, you know, just like you would have at your home or your apartment. Again, you have your overhead lights. We have 2 sinks. And then this is our cabinet. This is where we keep all our spices, and this is kind of where we keep our plates, bowls, cups, as you can see. And so we have that. It also has 2 drawers where we put like our forks, our spoons, you know, your can openers, your ice cream scoopers, you know, your scissors, straws. And then we have an under cabinet where we have a box for our cleaning supplies, trash bags, a tiny trash can here. And so it goes really deep in there. So there's a lot of supplies in there. And then right here, we keep our knives on a little magnetic strip. And then this is where like our little panel is for our generator, water heater, or water pump. This is kind of where you know, compress and tell, you know, your battery life, how full things are, if you need to dump your tanks. And then our heater, air condition.
Holding tank heater.
Holding tank heater, so I can just read it. And our inverter. Across the way is our refrigerator and freezer. It's actually a pretty good size. It works for us. It did not have an ice maker, so I had to get ice trays, which was that was the challenge. But we'll talk about that more next week. But yeah, so we have plenty of room in there. You can see we fit a whole bluebell in there. Mm-hmm. And then this is our refrigerator, so it fits tons of your condiments. We have our drinks down in there, more here, and then just, you know, all the stuff we need. And so what's cool about this is it has, you know, your modes. You have your electrical mode, your propane, so you can switch it. You got your temperature degrees here. And then this is our bedroom. I think it's a queen size. This is a queen size comforter, and it's a, you know, a little bit big. And so this is our winter comforter that we haven't changed to spring, that I like and he hates. So, but it is a very comfortable bed. And you can tell back here we have put the light on. There's a light here, and then they have the 2 pop-up lights. There is a great shelf above your bed. It holds my clip fan because I need to sleep with a fan. Has our iPads, books, remotes, everything else. And then there's an overhead compartment, and up here we have things like our hiking gear for when we go hiking, some extra beach towels, you know, just things like that. Things you use, but you don't use every day. And then over here is our 3rd TV. And there's another window back here that I'd have to climb across and open. So, also in our bedroom is our closet, which is very close to the kitchen. So originally this was kitchen, but then we changed it to clothing storage. So this is my closet. This is my drawer. of clothes, and then this is Sean's drawer, which this works great in summertime. We find it's plenty of room for us. In the winter, we have a lug that we carry, and this is Sean's closet part. All right, so let's check out the bathroom. So this is our bathroom. It's right on the side of the bedroom. And so this is what's good about it. It has a really good shower. I mean, it's long enough. Sean fits in here great. It has plenty of space, as you can see. So it's good. It has this door you just snap close when you're taking a shower, and then you let it go. So it's really good. It's very easy to clean. It has a full mirror, you know, your sink here, another outlet. It has an under cabinet, which you can have all your towels in and stuff like that. And we have 2 hooks here. We hang our towels, toilet paper thing. And then on this side, we have another cabinet. Okay, I'm gonna go on this side so you can get a better angle. So this is a cabinet, has 3 shelves. We are gonna actually put a few more shelves in it just to help organize better, because I like things in order. And but it's plenty space for us, as you can see. And so, and then you have your, you know, your toilet. And this is the bathroom. And then if you'll come with me, I'll show you my library. I love books, so I have hundreds of books in storage, which I probably need to go through and get rid of, but this is my library. So I had to have a place to put my books. So these are just some of my favorite fun books that I keep up here. And so yeah, so this is our home, and these are the stairs that go out. You got your fire extinguisher there. And actually we have a screen door, which I don't think we showed you, which I really like. So I can show you how that works so we can get back outside. This keeps the bugs out, so you can leave it open on a cool day.
Well, we hope you enjoyed the tour of our Winnebago Minnie Winnie 25D.
Yeah, next week we'll be talking about some of the things we like about the unit, some of the things that we don't like, and maybe give you some tips on how to organize things in small spaces that's been really effective for us.
Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, please do us a favor, share this video, subscribe to our channel. That would help us out a lot. And like it. Let us know that you liked it. And also, we think it would be cool if you could put some comments down below. Maybe show us a picture of your RV, your rig.
Yeah.
Maybe you out there camping in this time. We'd love to see some of the adventures you had.
Yeah, and what do you like about your rig versus what you don't like?
Yes. Until next time, let the good times roll.